Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in to the channel today. Of course, it's another installment of Rant With Me, where we talk about a lot of hot topics, drag race related, movie related, TV show related, anime related, video game related, whatever relations you have. Some time with your boy. How you doing? Hope everyone's having a good day. It is Thursday. That means tomorrow is Drag Race Day. For the girls that know, we will be watching episode 1,567,322.3454 pi. No, we'll have a new episode tomorrow, and of course, it's a rusical. If you don't know, they've already released the first 11 minutes or so, I think a little bit under 11 minutes, and people have a lot to say already because it was drama. And I would like to talk about that with you today, almost like a pre-review before the review on Saturday. And I brought screenshots. Oh, yes. But a little bit different this time, not like side by sides, more like cover me, say my name, then come back. Very that tease. But we're going to be talking about it because people are, it's the diabetes. It's now the Bosco. It's a little bit of it's getting kind of ruthless up in here. It's the last of the last. They've already been 12 fucking episodes. 7 people are still left. Yeah. It's a lot. So we need to talk about it. I also finished watching a scary movie yesterday because we had our horror movie conversation recently, and I saw the new Scream, and I have a review. I have a review for the new Scream. And I have a very good review of it, actually, because I was surprised. I was like, oh, this is pretty good. You better tell him. You better tell him. You better tell him. Mattivia, take a scoop and have a, Okay, there you go. Fireman, what's going on? Hey, everybody. Matty, my stressful day has ended the millisecond I saw you went live. Welcome, unstress, relax, everybody. If you're hopping on this live today, I want you to drop whatever your worries are at the door. Have a seat, grab a snack, a libation, if you will, and I'll give you an hour or two of my time where we can talk about everything and anything, okay? It's some drama, and trust me, I can explain it to you, Leo, so that way you won't even have to see it. Because I'm gonna break it down. I am. It was very brutal. I actually really enjoyed the movie. I was shocked how much it paid close, homages to the first and the second movie, which I really liked about it. And I also appreciated the nostalgia moments too. But yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I had different opinions on that, but I was kind of like, really? Really? But also, I figured out who the murderers. I figured out who the killers were in the movie, like maybe 15 minutes in. Oh, yeah. And we can talk about the Gilded Age finale too, because I did watch that. I'm ready for season 2, but I feel like the Gilded Age finale left a lot open for spin-off series versus just it being a season 2. Lots to talk about today. So, hi, everybody. Hope you're having a good one again. It's your boy, Matty Rants. I want to adjust this so I feel like I can lean in a little bit back here. You know what I'm saying? I want to get comfortable with you too. If you don't know this, you can certainly hit up my other social media pages, which are in the link tree in the description, which is Grab a Branch, Eat Some Fruit, Activia, Mattivia, Poot. And you can find me on those other places and spaces. And of course, you can support me there. Now, I do know that we're on the quest to 20,000, but as I already knew this was going to happen, the moment we had a conversation about the last live, I was masked, removed by either someone spamming me or possibly YouTube maybe removing people like they've done in the past before. So if you know somebody who likes shit like this, have them join the channel and subscribe. We're almost to 20K, and I appreciate everybody who's been very supportive of me on this journey with my YouTube channel as well as with everything I'm doing in entertainment. So I love y'all down. Ooh. That's that ear. Now, you already know I'm on Patreon for the reactions. Bad Boys Club on Sundays, so you know it's going to be on a Monday. Same thing happens with RuPaul's Drag Race. And now Drag Race España is going to be added to the lineup as well as for my... I hate how I'm wording this today. Drag Race España Season 2 is going to be added to the lineup on Patreon. So Bad Boys Club, Drag Race Season 14, and Drag Race España will all be on Patreon now. Awesome. Uh, if you were not on the last live yesterday with me and Mimi, you know that I'm going to be working with Bible Girl directly. Hey, Bible Girl. She's going to give us some space and time with her booth on a good Sunday at DragCon. So you will be able to meet the panel there. And we may be shooting a live episode or doing a live sort of meet and greet moment where we record those moments and include them on the panel for one of these special episodes. So if you're coming to DragCon, the entire panel will be there, as well as Miss Mimi Cherry, a part of our JV squad. So if you are going to be coming to DragCon, you're going to get a chance to meet us all, whether out separately or if you come Sunday to Bible Girl's booth, you can definitely join us there. We're also going to have merch available for the panel directly at Bible Girl's booth. We may be doing some sort of QR code situationship, but it should be available on dragqueenmerch.com. I'm working out details with her on that. Shout out to Bible Girl once again. DragCon is going to be a T this year. So Maddie's been working on a couple of things. I'm continuing to work on some more stuff. So I appreciate everybody for their patience with me as I'm trying to get things together and just show up and show out. Put my money where my mouth is, basically. Since, girls are dragging me for whatever reason. Anywho, let's get to the comment section before we start this live up, because I love every single one of you. You know that down. Almost 100 of you babies up in here today. I try to do this a little bit later in the day. For the girls across the pond, it's a little bit late at night. So this is like, the evening special. And for my peoples over in the States here, this is right after work or closing the day out, possibly the last hour. So you can put a little something on, get your day finished and get your day going here. Yeah, all that kind of good stuff. Nancy Seif 94. Oh my God, Maddie, I had an art show last week. I was so nervous and I just decided to watch your videos and instantly felt lighter and challenge your energy. Ooh, that's that puss, mama. Put that puss. Put it up in the air. You're going to be just fine. I know you got it. And I know it was wonderful work. Wonderful work. Let's see here. Hey, Debbie Boo. What's up, Soulful Dog? What's gooey, baby? Silver Apples. You know what's up. Ashley. The new Scrape. It was good. It was good. I recommend it. I highly recommend it. There was a couple of parts I thought were stupid. Stupid as hell, but it was good. We got there. Every time I see your name. Oh, afraid to say it out loud. Hi, Maddie, tuning in after a long day of work in the ER. Thank you for being in the ER and saving some lives and helping some people out. We appreciate you, baby, okay? In case nobody's told you that today, you dealt with some asshole up in there. I know how people are when they're sick. Shout out to all my people working in healthcare. You playing the new Kirby game coming out tomorrow? Maurice, I tried the demo. It's a no, son. It's a no. I will wait to see more videos. I did enjoy a little bit of the demo, but it was not giving me the open world aesthetic that I was hoping it was going to give. There were some cute things about it, but I was like, eh. And I played it on the harder mode that they offered. I was like, child, okay, what am I doing? But it was fun. It was interesting. It wasn't giving me pay $60 right now. Yeah, we talked about that. First time I'm here live, finally, I was living for your Euphoria commentary. Thank you, Harriet. Euphoria is such a great show. I'm so sad we have to wait till 2023 to get another season. Oof. Okay. Did you live when they said old girl on fire? Child! You want to talk about things that were deserved? Oh my good, things that were deserved. There was a couple of moments where I was like, thank God that happened in that film. Very much that. Have you seen the movie Fresh? Why does that sound familiar? Let me look it up real quick. I feel like I've seen the movie. I feel like I have too much in my brain to process that. No, that's the one that's on Hulu. That one. I don't know what it's about yet. I haven't tried to go too deep into it. So I want to watch it though. I need to have a list of things. Robbie, let's see here. Robbie, excuse me. Are you going to review the American version? American version of what? Was there the Gilded Age, or cause it's like Downton Abbey, but it's really different. Maddie, give me a heads up when you talk about the Scream movie. I haven't seen it yet. Okay. I'm not really going to go into too many details about it, to be honest with you. I don't want to spoil the film. I'll just say that it's it gives a lot of good homages to the first two films. And I do respect where it went with its characters. I will say it was interesting over The deaths, all the deaths were gory, gruesome, just like the worst. It made you cringe. However, I noticed a ratio difference in people that died. And I was like, look at who all survived and look at who all died. It's very interesting. But I did like the story too, and I did enjoy the characters that were in the film. So it was cool. I liked it. I liked that it paid the first two a lot. It gave that. Yeah, I don't like seeing movies with knowing everything sometimes, and I'm kind of mad at myself. There's this show by M. Night Shyamalan on Apple TV called Shelter or something like that, and I wish I never saw the trailer. I'm so mad I saw it because the trailer just gave away one of the like creepiest parts of the show, but I almost have a feeling like there's even more to that. You know what I'm saying? Nerdigans, Chucky is back. We are going to talk about that as well today. I wanted to get into Drag Race first, though, for real. I have not started Picard. It is on my list. I'm nervous to start it, Peter, because you know I am a Trekkie as well as a Star Wars fan. I am both equally a fan of each series, and I'm nervous to start it because I've seen so many cameo appearances in the trailers. Like Whoopi's on there, like all that. So I'm like, oh, child, I'm nervous. Very nervous. Mattivia, yes. Should I just change my name to Mattivia? That should be my drag name. Mattivia. Okay. Does the body good. At least regularly. Okay. I just don't want to see. I want Fresh to not be what I think it's going to be, is where my mind is going. Because all my mind is pointing towards like cannibal, blah, blah, blah. And I don't want that to be the case because it feels like that's exactly what the trailer was giving. So I'm just hoping to walk in and it be something a lot more, powerful. Yeah. Thoughts on the Queens at iHeartRadio JLo performance? Okay, so they didn't. So for me, it wasn't really a performance. It was more so, all right, girls, come on out here and give me a one little 8 count or a little 1, 2, 4. That's it. I thought it was lovely. I thought it was nice to see all the ladies out there doing their thing. Jennifer Lopez was a little bit pitchy, but she did a good job with her performance. And yeah, I was here for it. I thought it was cool. It was a nice show. It was a nice show. I did enjoy it. I'm not a fan of watching the iHeart specials, but I thought that was a cool performance, and I thought it was very dope. She brought a lot of queens who live and breathe for her up there to give it and then some, okay? I'm currently trying to get into Drag Race. Where should I start? Season 1? Season 1. What, actually? I would say season 2, and then go get to 6, and then go back to 1, and then understand where it came from. There we go. That's good. Season 2 is where you should start. Get to 6, stop, go back to 1, then start 7 and understand what's up. Because season 1 has really, 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 really bad lighting. Horrible 360p quality. Not a lot going on. Very backstage energy. It's that. It's a little bit low in production. It's very Drag Race Down Under. It's very that. But I would definitely say season 2 because that is going to be like that was a benchmark season. Very that. Season 1 had to crawl so season 2 could run. Yeah, that's right. Untucked too, because you need to get the untucks together. Miriam, what's up? Hey, thanks for the early time. Have you heard about the Netflix show Young, Famous, and African? It's fabulous. Maybe reaction on Patreon. I have not heard of it. I will check it out though. Sounds interesting. Interesting. Yeah, very interesting. So let's talk about this episode that's going to come up tomorrow for season 14 of RuPaul's Drag Race, episode 12. Okay, let's do that. And then we can get into everything else. I appreciate all of you for tuning in today. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. I see over 124 of you here. It's your boy Matty Rants. If you haven't subscribed yet, the fuck? Jump in. We a good family over here. We some real people. We got hate watchers, but doesn't everybody who's a YouTuber? Let's keep it rolling. And if you want to drop a little tippy poo my way, you already see that $ Matty Rants right there. But down here, you see the PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. Thumbs up is just as muy importante. I appreciate all of you for being here. All right. Yeah, there weren't that many episodes on season 8. There weren't that many episodes. Bob been one. The show ended. We were thinking about a lot of different things at that point. Do you understand? You feel me here, Dot 46? We were at a lot of different places. We were on different shows. We were doing different things. People were having babies. People were breaking up, no longer needing to stay with this relationship because the show was over with, so the cable's no longer necessary. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Well, that reaction pack is for just as low as $1 a month. So if you have $1 in the month to join, by all means, hit up that Patreon. I'd love to have it here on YouTube. Unfortunately, YouTube is not allowing me to do reactions like other YouTubers are doing. Trust me, I've gone through the process of doing everything like they say I'm supposed to do. I still get flagged. In order for me to keep my channel and my sustainable way of living, I'm going to have to ask that y'all head over to Patreon. And if you have just $1, that's just enough for every single solitary video that's up there. So let's continue and let's keep pushing forward here. Once again, appreciate the thumbs up. Oh, I thought it was oh no, baby. It's $1. Yeah, all y'all gotta do is $1. The other tiers are just for like if you want to do extra for the month, like sort of like on a tip level, like you don't need to tip me here, you just want to do an extra for Patreon. That's what those are for. Plus the higher tiers are also if you want my Switch code information. So that way we can honestly play video games together online and have sort of an outside relationship versus normally what's happening here. But yeah, it's just $1. $1. And again, if you don't have it, that's fine. Love you down. Young Thickum, someone post my Switch code. Where is my Switch? Do I have to field trip? Do I gotta go field trip, Young Thickums? I feel like I have it in my phone somewhere. Oh, you know what? That's my bad, Young Thickums. It was on my Twitter, and I got like really like, I was getting extra one day, and I wanted to change up the background. My bad. My bad. I used to have it on my Twitter, like out. My bad. Hold on. Let me go ahead and you got the screenshot, Nine Tail. Just put it in the chat. I'll highlight you, boo boo. Thank you, Phoenix. Did I friend request you, Phoenix? Because I know you said you sent me a friend request on Switch. I think I friend requested you back. Yeah, so that's the thing with Patreon now that I learned I can do a lot more on there with, out the restrictions of a particular company. I'll be doing a lot more reactions, and now that I recently just got my last check, I'm about to pay for this new package for them so I can upload a lot more reactions. So I'll be doing a lot more. And once this Jocelyn's Cabaret reunion comes out, I most certainly will do it. Oh, also that P.O. box, haven't forgot about that. I have an appointment Monday at the post office to go get it. Bam. For the girls who are like, oh my God, where's the P.O. box? I did what y'all asked me to do. Okay. It's gonna be a cute little every 3 months I gotta pay that bill. That's fine. It's fine. But yeah. P.O. box coming soon. So much happening. I'm trying to do better. Okay. Gotta give people something to talk about. Maddie, I got a topic for you. How you feel about the new Normani song? Coming from a stan of hers, I'm unimpressed, losing faith in her completely. Casey, I get nervous when someone says they're a fan or a stan of somebody. I don't know how to respond or act. I'm afraid I'm going to get slapped, not by the good kind of dick. You feel what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I haven't heard it yet, and that's not shade. I just don't have her in my play like that. No shade. I just haven't heard it yet. I'm not even going to say anything like I didn't have high expectations to begin with. That's my Switch code if you want to go ahead and add me on the Switch. Or come visit my island. Who is this? Oh, Chris is calling. Okay, what's not? Yes. I'm on a live right now on YouTube. Can I call you as soon as I get off? Yeah. There's a lot going on right now with the we're trying to get everything set up for DragCon here, so there's a lot happening today. So I probably will be leaving y'all around 6 o'clock my time, which is 7 Eastern, here today. Let's continue. Oh my God, let me get my mind back together. I was like, wait, I had a missed call, I had a text. Yes, those are okay. Okay, I got all the prices for you. Okay, work. Okay, work. And then I need to confirm all this with Dooley too. Whew. Okay, let's keep talking here. Um, all right, let's do Drag Race because that's where we were at first. We were on to the dragging of the races. Wow, now that I really think about it. Oh, goodness. Okay, don't get too deep. Don't get too deep. See where that brain goes sometimes? Don't get too deep. How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I went to the doctor's today. I had to do lab work again, which is basically giving, blood to then come in, a week or so later to talk about, where I'm at. And I basically do that every 3 months now. The I guess today lots going I just want to make sure I have this hotel situation set up with the DragCon. I'm also trying to figure out who I'm going to stay with and what's going to be feasible for everybody. And I'm also trying not to be, I don't like saying no a lot. I like really hate saying no. And even today, when I had a call from somebody who was asking me a question about like this, like a survey or something, I felt really bad saying no to them. And I apologized. She's like, "You don't have to apologize to me." And I'm just like, "I don't know. I just don't want to say no to everybody or anything. And I want to make sure no one feels like slighted or left out of whatever." And I'm just trying to figure out how everything's going to go. So I am trying very hard to not lose my grip on that lately. That's the only thing that's been stressing me out. Like, seriously. So yeah, that's where I'm stressed out. Like one plan seems more feasible, the other one seems more luxury. I'm very much in that headspace right now where I'm trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, very that. So yeah, yeah. Um yeah, I hope my results are good too, because we were fighting possible diabetes and we're also fighting other stuff because remember I almost had organ failure last year when I got really, really sick. So we've been trying to make sure I'm on the up and up. I do know I gained like 7 pounds, which I'm like, that was all me, boo, because I've been eating like crazy lately. But yeah, so far we had a good time while we were up there. And then I talked to my former therapist and I was like, I wasn't trying to shade. I just wanted to get a different therapist. And then of course, going over other things. Like I have a doctor who basically just checks in, make sure I'm mentally in the right headspace. So yeah. Let's see here. That's Penelope. I'm doing my absolute motherfucking best, let me tell you. Favorite comfort food? Ooh, pizza. Yeah, pizza. I love pizza. I love pizza so much. It's so good. I love pizza. I like all food, but pizza is the za. Like getting some good za, like New York style pizza too. Oh, or that Philly or that Jersey. Ooh, Jersey pizza's good. Yes. Okay, but yeah, that would be it. Okay, let's bring up these little images here today. Let's start this little conversation up because again, the first 11 minutes of RuPaul's Drag Race season 14, episode 12 premiered, and bam, we have a long, 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 long message that was left by everyone's favorite talkative queen, Jasmine Masters Rice LaBeija Contessa the third ending Kennedy. Okay. And I don't even think I can read it this far away. I'm so happy I have found new sisters, and all y'all, I can't wait to kiki with y'all after this. Hope we'll be best. Maxine. Okay. P.S. Angie, Deja, Georges, go all the way. My forever sisters, love in cursive, Jasmine Kennedy. Okay, so we got that. Okay, now Jasmine left a long message. Honestly, it's really on trend for who she is on the show. So I found it to be, I was like, okay, Jasmine, that is hilarious. You would write something completely to take up the mirror. And a lot of you were saying that we didn't even get Jasmine's mirror message moment at the end of the last episode. Well, there's the mirror, but we did not get the moment. So of course, not everyone is sad to see her go. Well, yeah, not everyone is sad to see her go, especially our favorite Charlie Brown. You gotta love the tall trade. You gotta love tall trade. Lies, that ain't trade. But you gotta love the villain that well, I don't know. Is Diabetes the villain this season? A light villain? Because honestly, we've had meaner girls. But she was feeling some kind of way that I guess her little sister Jasmine did not include her in her message of goodbye, so long, and vidas and farewell. I hope you are the winner of this week's challenge. Not so much, not so much. So Fenton Muley over here is not living for that, but at the same time, she's not pressed either because bitch Jasmine went home. So she's not going to be mad about that at all. It's just not going to be something that she's going to be upset about at all. At all. Well, she's gone. I mean, it's so funny how Di is saying that. And it's, well, she's still there. But technically, at one point in time, you were back in your hotel room, girl, clutching that pillow. What did I do wrong? Either way, the competition must move on. So this leads us to having RuPaul looks like they're about to be your driver's ed teacher in the 1970s. Like, I feel like I'm going to get in a car with this person. The AC will not be on. It will be a Toyota. It will be a champagne color. And yes, I did not pass when I was in the car with them because I was distracted by those glasses. Gotta love the gazelles, RuPaul. But RuPaul shows up with all of this bow, all of this jacket, this lovely wallpaper, and again, these good old gazelles. But she gives them the maxi challenge, which is the Mulan route. Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent just so happen to be characters in the show, of course, along with other characters that play into the Moulin Rouge, which is now on Broadway, and RuPaul was giving that sort of plug and promo. Now, we've been given the musical challenge. We know what the T is. We've got it. What's up? The what's up is, and this is how we create drama from production. You all get to decide the roles. No one is in charge of the role assignments. You all, between you, get to decide what the role is. Now, mind you, the previous week, these babies just had to lip sync to stay in the competition. The week before that, they all were shit in the Snatch game. So now you've come to this point of a rusical, which is also a big challenge on Drag Race. And you want to make sure that you are seen, you are heard, and you're in the top. Because from here on out, you're this close to the top 4. 1, 2, 3, top 4. See? It's like, okay, don't play no games. Now, all right, this is where I got a little hot. Because there are a lot of nice people. There are a lot of nice people on this show, but I need some girls to start acting the fuck up. Okay? I'm gonna need some of these girls to start acting the fuck up. I love you, Deja Sky. I love you, Angeria Paris Van Michaels, 3rd Washington Street over there in the corner of 76th. Miss Thang, this is a competition. I wouldn't have allowed what had happened today to get me the roles that just took place, okay? And they're still chocolate. And they're still chocolate. Say it, Timble. And they're still chocolate. I felt bad for Angie because it's almost like, girl, you don't want to come off like that person. You don't want to have the angry black person edit. You also don't want to overstep too much and get into an argument that doesn't need to exist or happen. So you're just like, I might as well take this role, and that's fine. I'll work with this here. And especially because what I noticed a lot of people that they were doing with these moments were they kept saying, well, what do y'all think? And what do y'all think? Because it started to become, well, ask the room. I know you want this role, but I feel like we should hear from somebody. I think someone should say something on my behalf so I get my way. So I wasn't really pleased. But I also was like, this is high key drama and I'm a low key here for it. But Angie, you're such a sweet Pete. Why? Why? If that's the role you wanted, bitch, put your pussy down on the floor and say, y'all. But, I get it. You also don't want the extra, fuck all the rest of it. She compromised. Not I, said the pussycat. Not I, said the pussycat. No, ma'am. Meow, meow. Now, Deja Sky did the same damn thing. And it was like, okay, but it was really more so it's Willow Pill, so we love Will. But she said, I'll go ahead and take a different role. It's no biggie for me. Better yet, excuse me, lies. Deja was referring to a role that nobody wanted. And she said, well, since I won the challenge, I feel like I should get this role. Now, Bosco had a little, I'm going to have a little, moment in a confessional saying, I don't feel like that's fair. However, Bosco, I guarantee you that would have came out your mouth. I guarantee you it would have came out of your mouth. Had you had won the previous challenge and didn't have to go through that lip sync bit. I bet you money. And so no shade to the Bosco fans, no shade to the Bosco themselves. But Bosky, if you don't think you would have pulled that stunt just to get what you wanted, girl poop. Girl poop. Activia poop. No, ma'am. Love you, sis, but you were, come on. Now, I want y'all to remind yourselves of a couple of things here because Bosco, after going through hell and beyond this week, certainly needs to step it up and say, I need these roles or I need this because I don't want to be in the bottom and I have to take these risks in order to stand out. You with 2 wins, regardless of that. You do feel confident, but you also could be in the bottom at any given time, and your track record doesn't mean shit. Ask a lot of other queens from previous seasons who were doing very well and that went home middle of the season. Matt Tivia. Y'all are silly. I love it. If Bible Girl makes that merch, because like she got on my Instagram, was like, it's a sticker. I'm like, baby, please and thank you. It's amazing. Oh, so here's the bit. This is now, no. It's not new. She's just clocking in. It's not new. She's just clocking in. And Diabetes was trying to get her to clock in a while ago. Honey, look at this. I can't make this screenshot up. I can't make this screenshot up. I can't make it. I can't make it up. I'm telling you, Diabetes was so happy that someone finally gets to give the same kind of rock, paper, scissors. I'm on that shit at it. She knew. She was like, how you just not going to have my back the last time, girl? We be dragging them hoes in the hotel room. Bosco has clocked in. Okay. And it's because Bosco thought that they were drifting. Honestly, let's talk about it. Now I'm going to get real with this one. Okay. I'm not even shading Diabetes or Bosco like that, but let's be honest. Bosco was low-key giving you coast in lingerie. All right? A lot of coasting in lingerie. Fabulous doll. Excellent performance. So funny. But if we go to the runways and we compare to other girls, she had some moments. If we go into other things like challenges or say Snatch Game, hiya chop. You know what I mean? And so while she was high in the beginning, just like Angeria, I guess being there so damn long, hello, RuPaul, has now started to give the cracks away and other girls are rising up because, well, expectations are now evening out, in my opinion. Just my opinion. So for Bosco, after being so close to death, basically, now it's time to, I'm going to have to be mean because she enjoys the shadiness. She enjoys the cattiness from Daya. They giggle about it off camera. All tea, probably. Now, especially after Daya summoned her, okay, summoned last week. And in this situation here now with the Rusical, where a role is either life or death at this moment. Once again, y'all remind yourself, 1, 2, 3, top 4. if the chocolate doesn't come into play. It's on. So yeah, you're gonna be a little bit cutthroat. You're gonna be a little bit nastier. You're gonna, I just needed to get the role that I wanted. I also want to remind people this is a reality TV show, and they've been filming, and more than likely this is not 30 minutes after they got into the workroom. Now everyone's already angry. This is more than likely 2 to 3 hours, maybe two, maybe more than likely 3 hours into the day to now have this conversation after they've already been told to stand here, move there, be here, do this, get that done. RuPaul's here, stand all the way back, set up the scene right here and go. I'm not giving one any excuses for their behavior. I'm just, for me, I can explain. I can sit and realize, okay, this has been going on for a while. The day in itself, all day for that matter, bitches are gonna be pissed. And also, Aggie, maybe they didn't get the full breakfast they wanted. Maybe this vegan diet that they were trying to be on is only what? You gave me a muffin and that's it? I don't know what they ate that day. I don't know if the break came along. I don't know what happened there because I wasn't there. Neither were you. However, speculation is key for reviews and such, and also just entertainment wise. Either way, that's what I got from this. Now, with Camden and Bosco wanting the same role, this is what led to the whole "can I get the class's participation award," which is always a good way to fuck somebody up and find out who really has your back, but not really, but more so just on the opinion scale. But you might take it personally because you may be a little bit weaker. I think it was more so Bosco's responses back to Camden that were like, like, not that she was like gross, but it was very like, Camden was giving sort of soft like volleys back. Well, I think I could do this, and I think that's that, and well, we'll have to wait and see. But Bosco was very like, well, guess you're wrong. Then I forgot she said something that was like, wow. I kind of I forgot what she said. It was so out of, oh no, she didn't. I had to say that to myself, like, oh, that was kind of, oh, okay, this little boo. It was very that girl, and Bosco's face was just very much getting aggravated. It was the fact that she asked her, "Do you think you could have taken me out in the swept away lip sync?" And I'm thinking to myself, yes, I think she absolutely could have taken you out in the swept away lip sync. She certainly did that to In Vogue. What makes you think she couldn't have taken you out to Diana Ross and swept away? I also wouldn't have asked that question to the person you were lip syncing against. What's she gonna say? No. Can you imagine if Camden said no? I would have been more mad at Camden. And she says it so politely. I know it's true, Feral Kitty, if we really want to talk about it. Playing the game, all the girls are better off giving Camden the worst role. Otherwise, she will eat them alive because, as we know, Maxine was one of RuPaul's favorite roles, and she was somebody who they thought wasn't going to give and gave. At the same time, why not send home somebody who is also a threat, which is Bosco? She's already hurt. Why not get the dog while they're down? Why not pinch that hole a little bit thicker? Why not stab it a little bit deeper? Bosco has 2 wins. Camden only has 1. I would be making I would be making points if I was up in there. There is no way we're just going to sit here and just be all playing with it. Like, all of a sudden Bosco says all that. Well, that's the illusion. I would like to hear from everybody else. Before we do that, that's me. Before we do that, I like to mention that Bosco has won 2 challenges, and I have only won 1. Now, all of us here have at least 1 challenge we've won, except for Angeria and Bosco, but Angeria's got her role. So now we're talking about Bosco, okay? So if we're playing this game correctly here, and we want people to sort of fill in the spaces and places where we're going to go, and all of us want to make it to the crown, do we really need to give Bosco the role that they want, or something that they just seem to need to have? Oh yeah, bitch, we've been going in. She probably been mad at me. We've been all that back and forth. What does that have to do with anything? It has a lot to do with everything because you're asking people's opinions on who the role should go to. And I'm going to tell you whether I'm moving or not. And so if all these people around here say that you are going to be better at the role than me, that does not change my opinion. Oh, we be sitting there. Production, we have to step in for that one. Y'all going to have to make a decision. Well, I guess she's going to have to make it. Looks like you're taking that role because ain't no way for me. I want the crown. I want the money. The fuck? I'm not going to sit here and play the, oh, I don't want there to be an argument. Nope. 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 There is money on the line. Camden had 3 lines in Slade. And remember, Rika, she took last pickings. Because people were just taking roles. Just taking stuff. Didn't have nothing. Ain't no way. Oh, yeah, baby. When I tell you the fuck, then I would be the mean one of the season. And then all of a sudden, all them little, stands out there. How dare you? Matty is so, he's just a camera hog. Da, da, da. It's a fucking reality competition, honey. I am trying to make it to the top. Okay? I need to be on the booking schedule. The fuck? Whatever. I'm just saying, I hate that they don't play the game the way they want to because they're afraid of what is to come, because it feels almost as if there's this sector of racist fans that sit in a corner waiting for someone to say something crazy or something that's a little bit more, I'm standing up for myself, and all of a sudden it's attack, and all lies get made up about people. Child, it's just a lie. But to me, it's like, honey, this is TV. Let's make some TV. At the same time, don't lose yourself in the process. Me as a person, I ain't no punk. So you're not going to clown me out of a role when you ask me a stupid question like, do you think you would have beat me in a lip sync? The fuck yes, I would have. And I would have wore you low. Better yet, I'd have wore you low in every song that was up there. Oh yeah, we would have went in. Give a show. So that's why I'm not always mad at Diabetti. Sometimes I don't like the tone in this bit of it, but I appreciate her for pushing buttons a little bit because it does add to the conversation. We wouldn't be talking about this as much. We'd be going, oh, what a boring episode. Move on. Oh, this isn't happening. Move on. We would. With that evil comes a lot of positivity for me. I'm just saying, I don't hate that baby. I love a little tall. I do not. To sit here and act like for myself that I am not enjoying her cut the fuck up just a little bit would be bullshit. I do enjoy it a bit. I do enjoy it. I also dislike some things that she does, but I more so am entertained by the fact that yes, every 5 minutes I am going to see her roll her eyes. Every other minute I am going to see her make a comment about how much better she is than somebody else. Every other second I am going to see her downplay somebody's abilities by saying no offense though. But I don't see it. Someone had to do it because everybody else was doing it in the confessionals. Weren't they? Aren't they? Everybody reads in confessionals. Oh, no, not in person, though. Which is why I'm like, she's right there. Tell her now. She needs to hear from you. The caller is on the line, and they're in the house, in the same room for that matter. Now, once the voting commences, because Diabetti has orchestrated this through all of it, and I think it was actually very smart of Diabetti to do this, so that way she wouldn't have to take the brunt of basically the decision, which normally falls on her since she has made herself the respectable villain of the season. I did not say she is the villain. I say she made herself the villain. Hear me one more time. We did not make her the villain. She did that on her own. She says what she wants. She keeps it how it is. Y'all are mad about it. Villain. Is this like how it was with Sharon and Fifi? Oh, hell no. Is this season 5? Roxy, bullying, Jinx, and Detox? Nope. Not even close. Not even close. but it's in that sort of realm and atmosphere of there is that one queen that's going to be there that gives you some kind of something, but she's also going to cause the problems or or ask the questions that a lot of us may be asking. Either way, Dia finally got her answer from last week. Bosco, where are you? And she's right here, bitch. Clocked in and ready to serve. Now, when people are asking the questions, people were giving their honest opinions who they think should get the role. It should be AB or AB. Either Bosque or Camden. Now, before Willow Pill can answer as quickly as she wanted to, Diabetes said, I'll go. Boom. I think it should be Bosco. That ties the votes. So what does that leave for you? Willow, as Willow being the fifth person to come in on the vote. Now Willow is put in a position where all of the sweetness is gone, and now it's up to them to make the decision, I guess, on who gets the role, which once again, I say this with all of the breath in my body, with every muscle and fiber of my being. Who the fuck gives a fuck about a vote when that vote does not matter? We never decided in the rules that us voting as a group indicated who would get the role. But it's good drama. It's good drama. But I'll be damned if you think that Willow Pill's answer would change anything I say about me getting this role. I'm like, how about we base it off of time zones? You're in Seattle, I'm in Houston, Central Time Zone, West Coast, I win. Since we doing dumb stuff. Ain't no way. It's good drama, but it's like, here we go. Here we go. Out of respect to Dayla tease. Dayla. So that's our preview of the first 10 minutes of that episode, which is going to be tomorrow, episode 12 of season 14 of RuPaul's Drag Race. The full review that I will do with you live will be on Saturday. We will have the full shared screen back in effect again now that I figured out what the fucking issue was, as you saw from the panel on Sunday where we got rid of those problems. So yeah. Who do you think should get the role, Matty? For personally, what was left that nobody wanted? I need to know the role that was left. Excuse me. My apologies. That one came up. My apologies. Oh, gross. Sorry. I think if I'm going to trust it being done perfectly, I give it to Camden. Oh, the bearded queen? I give that to Bosco. Yeah. She could make it something. I give it to Bosque. I mean, damn, they have damn near the same jawline as fucking Nicole Kidman. Yeah. I'd give it to Cam. Why would we give it to Bosky? I had to look it up real quick just to remind myself, because don't gay shame me. But Moulin Rouge was not that wasn't my jush, girl. I like the Romeo and Juliet Baz Luhrmann situation ship, but I did not care for the Moulin Rouge of it. I'm not a musical guy. I'm very particular about musical. Yeah. I'd give Camden the role. That part, which is why I don't think that Bosky would be the one to give it. But then again, we'll have to see who gets the role. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. That we'll have to do. See, we will. We will have to see. Let's see here. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Over 200 of you in this piece. Please hit that like button. Don't forget to share and subscribe if you're new here. And if you want to drop a little tippy poo in my way, rim my jar. PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is down there, but let's just keep on talking. I know I'm a little tired of Bosco Runway's a three-piece for the last 4 weeks in a row. I mean, I wonder what the category will be this week. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say to that. If the category is something to where it shouldn't even be close to lingerie, then yes, we'll be fine. But if it is, it's like, well, girl, what did you expect? Yeah. I don't think that Bosco is getting that role, really. I wonder what Willow's gonna say. Again, that vote wouldn't matter. That vote would not matter at all. Not even close. Nowhere near it. Not I, said the pussycat. Meow. Georgia's like gorgeous. I love watching Georgia's walk. I love watching Georgia's perform. I don't know about the challenge aspects, though. She's not my favorite one to watch in a challenge. It's always a little bit haphazard. Haphazard, there we go. It's just not. So I like watching the walk. The runways don't always kill, but like bitch walks, period. Okay. So if anything, it's fun just to see her give a little shuffle. Of course, that adding to the awkwardness of it all. Like, why not? Make it way more difficult. I think we already talked about Scream already. I like sort of gave my review. It was very nostalgia based. I enjoyed the homages to Scream 1 and 2. Definitely recommend watching the new Scream movie. If you were not able to go see it in the movie theater, it is available on Paramount Plus. So if you did not delete your Paramount Plus subscription after Queen of the Universe or after All Stars, because who knows if All Stars is coming back to Paramount Plus, because no one ever said anything about it coming back to it. Golly, they got to figure this out. I really need them to get that together. I haven't been to the movie theater since Batman, and I know that's only playing in the movie theaters, but I was told I need to go see it because it's really good. But I haven't seen it yet. I like Bosco, but I love Camden, so my top 3 is Ingeria, Willow, and Camden. I think that's a lot of people's top 3. I know Bosco's actually included in that 4, not to include somebody else. But yes. Is Thorgy as crazy in person as she seems on TV? Okay, so Thorgy low-key read me, not like on purpose, but it was very how they answered my question because I asked a stupid question. I did. I asked a very stupid question. And as it came out of my mouth, I was like, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. But she like corrected me in the read, which it wasn't meant to be mean. It was like gather yourself, like calm down. I was like, okay. I had to like catch my breath. It was really funny. But no, she's cool and quirky and I mean not super crazy, but she's good crazy. Is that the word? Yeah, good crazy. I don't like good crazy. Can we do something else better? Good chaotic good. There we go. She slapped my friend in the face at a drag show. Hard affair. That sounds about right. No, she was cool though, but she's definitely a kook. She's a kook ball, and I love it. Very kooky. Yeah, seasoned with their crazy, right? That will be me, more than likely when I get. Yeah, I can see it now. 10 years from now for that. She's volatile in a good way. I love when her and Bob do reviews. So good. So good. Because Thorgy don't give a fuck. I love it. Hello, Mimi. Maddie, if Shangela came back to Versus the World, she would win. She would? Are you sure? You sure? Are you sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that? Because you know. You know. Are you sure? Seems like they bring her back just to say, so long, farewell, thank you for hallelujah and goodbye. Very that. Oh, Bosco was terrible the last episode. I know what she's trying to give, but she's never gives enough of it. Well, I think like I said earlier, I feel like Bosco's really good and I enjoy them as a person. I think there are moments where there has felt a little bit of a coastline express type of situation where the boat seems to be picking up a lot of air when it shouldn't be at times. And not again to call them out because I'm a fan, but I just based off of all of these episodes, again, a lot of episodes to look back on. You know, Mama's had a nice sail. Not to say she's coasting, kinda, but there were moments where I was like, okay. No one's saying anything. But if it had been a different season, yes. If it was a different episode, yes. If this girl was up here, you'd have dragged her. So I don't know. Maybe everyone's gotten a calmer. Maybe everyone just had a good poop. Maybe Activia was at play. I don't know. It seems like sometimes they just don't say the same things they've said before, and it wasn't that long ago when they said the things that they said. So it feels like they're just not giving it, what they need to give it. Hmm. Either way, Drag Race España Season 2 is coming out Sunday, everybody. So if you don't have WoW Presents Plus, go ahead and get it. I know it's playing on other players, specifically for those out in Spain, where it is, basically mainly broadcasted, but it will be out Sunday. I think it's going to be premiering prior to the panel start. So you'll be able to watch it before the panel. Now, the panel itself, I'm not going to guarantee Drag Race España will be covered the same day that we go live on Sunday. Please do not ask. I know you will. I'm just asking, please, right now. I know you're still going to, but me and Mimi are covering it on Monday. So we'll be doing that live review that day. Please tune in for that, everybody, so you can enjoy a good live review with me, myself, and Mimi Cherry, okay? And then on the following Sunday, we probably will do a recap, a little bit of a runway go over situationship, because not everybody in the panel watches España, unfortunately. Again, I'm a little bit more dedicated to this, as I have been for years. What else is coming up? I am excited for España. I really want that first episode to give me what the first episode did for season 1. So, very excited for that. Something else I was looking at today. I'm trying to get my mind back into that. Y'all asked me a question earlier I said I was going to bring back up. Hi, y'all. Hi, everyone. Hi. Trying to just get things together for DragCon and, yeah, that's also on my radar. There are a lot of other series too. Drag Race France hasn't really gone through a casting just quite yet moment, so I'm going to wait until we get a little bit more details on that, but it's lovely to see that it's a part of the franchise series. I talked about this yesterday. It was Gilded Age. Thank you, Isaiah Kelly. Thank you. I'll talk about that. I talked about that yesterday. Today, it really sat with me because I sort of watched more of the Ted Cruz portion of that interviewing. I think that's why a lot of people were unsubscribing from me yesterday, because it got into politics. I had like a mass amount of people unsubscribe from me yesterday. And I was just like, what? I don't know. I try to bring quality content. I know some people don't really care for everything that I do up here or certain segments and certain shows, but it's like, you can always just not tune in for that and come back later. But it was embarrassing to be a Texan, to be living in the state, and to have that man get up there and like an idiot have a book about anti-racism be brought into a discussion about racism that didn't even need to happen with a Black woman Supreme Court justice nominee. It's like, what? You're the same man who left all of us here in a crisis while you went to Cancun. I have no respect for him. And if a real person in Texas would have respect for themselves, we'd vote him out. Why is he continue to be reelected? It's insane. So it just was embarrassing to watch somebody who claims to have an education get up there and show us how little of an education he has. And also what happens when people don't do their research because they're so, I guess, persuade or swayed into or bought into a certain group to where they now have to blindly follow it into a point to where they look like bastardized versions of donkeys' asses. It's sad. And so, like, while we all could sit here and go, that's funny, I don't think it's funny. I think this is fucking pathetic. It's very upsetting to know that this person represents my state and did that shit. And I feel bad for the woman who had to carry them fucking pictures up there. And if she willingly wanted to do that, I feel even more bad for her. It was embarrassing. Like, I don't care if you vote for somebody else or vote differently or have different ideals or views, but make it make sense while you're doing it. And you don't have to insult people in the process of making it make sense. And a lot of people don't really recognize that. They think because they are a part of one side that they're more intelligent than the other, when in actuality, the majority of us are all fucking idiots. Hi, Carmelo. Hi, everybody. I'm just saying. So, like, it was sad. It was sad. Like, all of it was sad to me yesterday because honestly, like, they should have been asking her some really, like, good questions and they could have really, taken it to a level where they could have gotten responses back that answered a lot of things for them. Instead, I had to watch a grown woman have to explain to a bunch of grown men and women about how the law works and how racism is not born, it's learned. It's not, it's taught. Oh God. Or better yet, someone issuing their grievances about another Supreme Court justice that was a nominee who got the business given to him. It's weird. It's very strange yesterday. Very strange. Very. But yeah. So moving on from that and going back into television world again, The Gilded Age, which is on HBO Max, finale happened recently. Everything I thought was true was true. We knew that man was gross. We knew he wasn't good for Marion. And certainly enough, her cousin came through, spilled them tea. Her auntie was there for her when she needed to be. And so was Peggy and the right kind of folks. And boom, done. Marion, I don't feel bad for you. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Because Agnes was fucking correct. She'll listen to your auntie. She told you what was up. You should have listened. You should have listened. Then had the nerve to show up to the party, girl, with Miss Mama was going to give him the money he needs to make the start that he likes. So what was going to happen, though? I was so confused. Like, we're going to meet, we're going to get married, we're going to do this the right way. No, never. It was insane. And then I guess Mrs. Russell finally got everything that she wanted to have happen, but also there's things at play that sort of make me leery for season 2, especially with Agnes's son, the gay one who is trying to marry Mrs. Russell's daughter so he can have money for his life while still maintaining his lover. What? Ew. Oh, God. Ben, what's up? Let me highlight this. I will be going to my first drag show on Saturday here in the UK. What adequate should I show to the queens as I want to be respectful as possible? Well, I know they don't tip out there in the UK, right? Like you're not supposed to tip. You're not tipping, right? Because they get paid for that. So unless they are accepting tips, if find out they accept tips there, then make sure you bring something so you can support your local queens. Proper etiquette, Ben. Don't grab the wig. Don't pull the outfit. Do not make comments like you're taller in person than I thought you would be. You're bigger in person than I thought you would be. Anything to do with body shape, physical appearance, form, all of that. Praises and love. Praises and love. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. You're in public. But don't pull the wig, don't touch the hair, don't grab too much. Proper etiquette, be a fan. Enjoy yourself. Have a good time. If they include you in the show, don't freak out. Some queens may grab you and pull you into the performance. It happens. It happens. I have been in plenty of performances where I got pulled into it for no reason. And I'm not trade, but they thought it was trade. I was like, girl. So yeah, be very respectful. Oh, Feral Kitty is right. If you see they have merch, get it there. It also shows that you care, and trust me, they are watching. Not all the time, but let's say you came with 35 shirts to a gig and you left with maybe 3, maybe even 10 or 15, maybe half the shirts. You did a good that's a good day. That's a good help. 10 shirts is a good day. Help the babies out. Like again, your boy over here is like honestly so mad. I got to budget down because DragCon is gonna be expensive. And I'm waiting for my Bible Girl T-shirt to get here. But yes, Peter McNulty. Some places do tipping for queens though. Apps in the UK, they usually put the queen's info on the screen if they do. There you go. So if you have a Cash App and they do offer that, or if they offer you with the Cash App, Venmo or the PayPal, if that's up there for them, then like have something in the electronic currency. June should sell its chocolate merch. I'd buy it. I'd buy it. That's actually a good one for her to have. Oh, so you're going to that are you going to the season 2 thingy that's happening? I forget. I know there's like some sort of UK tour that's currently happening with a lot of season 1, season 2 girls. I think Pangina is going to be a part of that tour too. I'm kind of jelly. That's going to be a good tour. It looks like it's going to be fun. What drag show can I go to in New York City? It's my desire to go to one since I turned 21 2 months ago. Okay, so you need to go. I want you to look up who Keisha Carr is. Okay. And you need to go to, I believe, hold on, let me go ahead and look up her thing right now since I have her information in front of me. I got you, David. Hold on. Let's see here. Front to back, I know you're feeling that. Put one hand up. Can you repeat that? Don't play industry. Okay. So that's the one that Dooley is always talking about. Like, always talking about. I believe industry out in New York City. Keisha has a show out there. Good shows too. I've heard nothing but positive reviews. Personally, Mama does everything. Mama kills. Okay. So I would definitely go out there and support Keisha and the girls. Like Keisha really does a really good job. She's an excellent queen, honestly. I'd love to have Keisha back up here. I already know, how it is with some people with the panel. Sometimes people try to take others' opinions and run with them here. And I want to make sure that when we have Keisha back up, as well as any queen, anybody in general, everyone is respectful because, like, it's just opinions, nothing crazy, nothing damaging, nothing whatever. You know how people are. Industry is on 52nd. There you go. I don't know that city, baby. Like that. Yes, I did watch. Of course I watched. That's my friend. Oh my God. If they find out I didn't watch Monique, they'll be putting me back in the blogs again. I saw Jamar 84 on screen last night chasing ATL. Proud of him. Did you watch? Yes. Jamar is on Chasing ATL. He is not a main castmate. He's a friend of a castmate on there, but he will be on a particular amount of episodes. So you will be seeing him often if you are watching that series and are a fan of that show. I'm very proud of my friend and his journey in Atlanta. I know a lot of trolls have been using his success out there against me. I'm also successful myself out here, y'all. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We celebrate each other. And again, I'm really, really happy for him. Yeah. Matty, if you were king for a day, what would your drag king name be? I don't know. I don't know. It would probably be King Commode. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it would be. I don't know. Just me and Jamar, we talk about it all the time. We always get aggravated or just, like annoyed and saddened when people try to like pit us against each other or say things to like be like negative or affecting, like, oh, he's not talking, or look at what he's doing and you're not doing that. It's really gross, especially when I'm like literally texting my friend, bitch, I saw you at the premiere. It was you ate. And we get on the phone as much as we do. It kind of sucks. just a tad bit. And then also, for example, like me and Scotty, there was a whole old thing about us a long time ago. We've become very close. And I just, yeah, like I love my friendships and I don't like it when people try to intervene or put themselves in the middle of our business if they see something they think is shady, which is people just playing around half the time because friends do that. Yeah, it's very annoying. This is very annoying. Then when I was at the hospital, someone messaged Jamar like, "Why haven't you hit up Maddie?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "I didn't even know you were in trouble." I was like, "Girl, I didn't call you." Okay. Like, because I know you're busy and I know your schedule, so I know when to hit you up and let you know what's happening. Like we always check in. But yeah, like I just love my people a lot. And so like even with now, like new relationships being formed with other folks that I'm developing friendships with, it can be very annoying, but I'm always happy to still again share my friendships with y'all as well as people who I love and cherish. So there you go. Tuxedo. That's cute. I learned of and support both Jamar and Scotty through you. Like, yeah, I've seen you in the chats out there too, Jose. Like, I've met you in person, Dove. Okay. I met you at the last DragCon. Okay. So I remember you. I remember a lot of y'all who I've met in person at DragCon or out and about doing whatever I was doing because I always want to be that person. That's why I admire people like Adam Sandler and other celebrities who actually give a fuck. You know what I mean? Everybody knows who they are, but it's like remind yourself you came from somewhere. You came from somewhere, God damn it. And I'm always gonna be that person, regardless of people thinking I'm light skinned and privileged and all that kind of bullshit. I'm ready to see you on Drag Race whenever you're ready. Rue needs to let social media vote someone on. I'd vote for you. They used to do that actually for older seasons. I still am wondering why they haven't started the baby Drag Race season with girls who are new to drag. They've only had about a 1 year experience or less, and they pair them up with seasoned vets to compete. I don't know why they haven't started that yet. I have given a great concept for television. I don't understand. Maddie, have you played any dance games growing up? Yeah, I played DDR when I was growing up. My mom even got me one of those pads that you could like play in your house when you played the game. They were terrible; you'd slip and fall. But I did play the DDR games. I did enjoy it when I could. I had to do them when my dad wasn't around for obvious reasons. Angela, that was shade. uh, hard to prove Bath. What? Hard to prove Bath drag queens like Valentina at 10 months. I mean, she didn't win her season. Maybe 2 more years would have been it. You never know. I wish Drag Race would have judging panel of show reviewers. That would be so fun. I would love to do the pit stop one day. I wouldn't even have to be the main host of it. I just love to join whoever's up there. Okay, hard to prove baby drag queens like Valentina 10 months. Yeah, there was also some people who are baby drag queens that have assistants or also have good eyes or are also artistically inclined. You know what I mean? Where they can pick up a brush and go in. Some people it takes a little bit of work and practice to really finesse and figure out who they want to be. Can't wait to meet you. I won't be able to DragCon, but maybe down the line as more opportunities come your way because we know they're coming, organized and successful. Of course, we're trying. Thank you, Crystal. Let's see here. Was I doing drag for 6 months when she went on to season 2? I am still holding my original statement because Shangela also went home first on season 2. I need better examples. I need better examples, y'all. Those people went home. Okay, they didn't win. I'm still saying that a lot of these queens out here doing 5 or 6 months of drag still could use like a mentorship system, which is now televised through a competition program where they could probably win money to then help them with their drag. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Ooh, thoughts on the winter season? I can't wait till they announce it. Officially. Doing my first DragCon this year because, of course, I had to meet the panel members. What is your advice for tackling DragCon so that it's enjoyable? I wanted to maximize my experience. Me and Mimi talked about this on our Fortunate Rants on my channel currently now, which premiered yesterday. But if you're trying to maximize your experience, you need to get a weekend pass. Okay? With that weekend pass, Fridays, you need to understand not everybody's going to be set up. So you're not going to see everybody that day. It's going to be a lot lax. It's going to be a half day. You may end up meeting people who are going to be tough to meet on Saturday, especially Sunday, on Friday. So if you come Friday, if you come Friday, you have a better chance of meeting people, but also not everybody will be set up. Saturday is going to be Demon Day because everybody and their mom is going to be there. Wear comfortable clothes, wear comfortable shoes, unless you are that bitch and you can walk in heels for a long period of time and can be in a dress and not give Christina Aguilera at Etta James's funeral. Okay? Eat some kind of light breakfast before that day because you will be hungry later. And the food that is going to be at the convention center is not cheap. There are places to eat around the convention center, but they're not close by, and it is downtown LA. So take that with what you will. All right. I know where I'll be eating. I know where I'll be. I used to live there. You know what I'm saying? I used to live in LA. So I know everywhere I'm going after I do what I do. I kid you not. I know everywhere I'm going. There are a couple food trucks that are going to be, I know, very close to the venue that are good food trucks that I've been to out there in LA. So I'm like, ugh. And also, before I leave, I have to go to this my taqueria stand over there in Hollywood to get my street tacos and the quesadilla that I love how she makes her quesadillas because it's with the right kind of cheese. It's not that orange shit. No. No, it's not the orange cheese at all. Also, if you're going to get merch, be prepared. Not everything's going to be cheap. Some people's lines are going to ask that you pay something, some aren't. And some people are going to have like a cap that you need to like make up to in order to get like pictures done or whatever the case may be. Yes, and motherfucking deed, baby. Okay. So Maddie, the got to be real flashback. But yeah, like you just be comfortable. Like again, it's gonna be a full drag show. It's gonna be people there of all ages, sizes, shapes, colors, creeds, backgrounds. Everybody's gonna be there. So be prepared to see children there with their parents. Be prepared to see grown men in leather harnesses with fetish wear on. And what are you gonna do? Oh my God, there are children around here. That's the whole thing of this. It's an open space. Nothing is being overly sexualized or overly averted. This is for the queens to support them, for the vendors for their shows. I'm sorry, for their products to be sold, as well as for RuPaul to give us a extreme lineup of people and performances to watch. So yeah. Well, what happened, Angela, in New York last year is that there was a convention that was for, how do I put this? Black church folk that was right next to DragCon. It was the same day. Like their event was downstairs, our event was upstairs. And there were moments where there was cross intersections of people in drag or children in dresses and all that kind of stuff. And when I say I heard some of the worst kind of worst, I heard some of the most fucked up things I've ever heard in my life coming out of people who are supposed to be of God. Some disgusting things. Like this one lady, I just can't wait for God to take them all. I was like, as I'm walking past her, like, well, damn. And this one guy was mad because of course, this trans woman had came out and she was gorgeous and all that kind of stuff. And he got pissed off and he was just cussing a whole storm up. That'll make no damn sense. That'll make no motherfucking sense. That tricked me. That saying that tricked me. All that kind of stuff. And it was just like, I bet you money if nobody was around you and she came to your room, wherever you're staying at, and you found what you found, you wouldn't have blinked an eye and it would have kept on rolling, baby. Very weird energy. So it was very, very weird energy when that happened. I don't think that's going to happen this time. I think they're going to be a little bit, it's still COVID still happening here. They're taking their precautions. I don't think it's going to be double booked again. But also in New York City, because it was a weekend pass, that convention was only for a day. So DragCon was the weekend. So that was just a Sunday. It was like just one day of that, which can happen at these events. Also, if you're a person who has a weak bladder and you are not a line friendly person, you may be able to have someone hold a spot for you, et cetera, et cetera. If you're somebody who is wheelchair bound and needs somewhere that's wheelchair accessible, DragCon is going to be providing stuff like that, especially when it comes to certain lines that you're going to go to as well. What else can I tell you? Do not be upset if the queen that you're most excited to meet is tired or just not in the mood, because it's a very, very long day of meeting a lot of people and also doing a lot of different things. And, sometimes queens don't think can hear you. Ugh, all that complaining in lines and shit like that. People hear shit. Chill out. I was sitting right next to Evie when we were talking one time as she was me, Jamar. We came up to Evie's booth. She gave us free shirts. We were having a good time taking pictures. And somebody in the line was like, "Can they fucking hurry up?" And Evie looked at me like, and I just said, "See, have a good day. Thank you, baby." You know what I'm saying? Have a good day. Thank you, baby. I love you down. Sister, I still owe her a bleezy. I still owe Evie a good old roll up. And she already know what's up when I see you, girl. When I see you, bitch. I gotta get her number next time. Um, there's a couple people I have to hang out with when I get to LA. I know me and Jiggly are doing Zen. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to set up a little Zen situation with the panel and a couple of the drag queens, my sisters from like local queens and girls on the show that we're all cool with, to have like a little powwow sit down, have a little good time, a little drinks and fun and laughter. That's what I was trying to set up. I was like, I don't know if I can get that together. Well, I'm gonna try. Wait a minute. So okay, I can put the Vixen on that list because I've shared a bleezy with the Vix. I could put Honey on that list. I think Ganja gave me a blunt. Sure did. Sure did. Yes, as a matter of fact. Ganja gave me one. That's one. Uh-huh. Of course Ganja did, right? Who else do I know from the show who I actually like shared one with and I was gagged? Because I was like, oh shit, you too? I want to, if she's not busy for sure, but I already told her like we're gonna find a way. Like if she's gonna be performing somewhere and I have to just be there for that, so that way we can hang out afterwards, for sure. For sure. Um I forget there so who else I pow what was that one queen? I think I passed one to Loris? No, I didn't. No. Someone from Dragula I had talked up with. Hmm. Season 2? It wasn't. Was it Bitch? I think it was Bitch. No. Yes, it was. Maybe it wasn't. No, it was. Oh, now I'm sad. I think it was Bitch. Yeah, because it was me, Bitch, Kiara, and Megan. Oh. Now I'm sad again. Because, yeah, that was at that party when Alaska was there. We were in a room. We were just passing around. Yeah. Oh, remember I told y'all that Bitch Puddin's drag mother passed away this year, unfortunately. We featured her on the panel. Oh, man. I like to smoke with Silky too, but yeah. Oh, shit. That's bringing back memories. Oh, my goodness. She was really sweet, y'all. If you got a chance to meet her, she was awesome. She was one of my favorite people I met in LA. She was really cool with me and just was one of the good people I met out there. I was very happy to meet. Just like, okay, some sort of the South, I feel, is in this queen. It's very nice. That's another reason why I love Bitch so much, because she's a Southern girl. And I get her completely. Totally. Maddie, the Queens from España, are you going to attend? Are they having their own panel that's happening at DragCon? If I can listen through the conversation and know what's going on, then absolutely, for sure. For sure. Hopefully, we can get an IG live from DragCon and a few Rant Pack members can come to say what's up. So, there are new rules at DragCon as far as filming is concerned. I do know I can maybe get some stuff done, but I damn sure can't, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? I can't bring a tripod. I can't sort of have any setups done myself. Everything has to be very handheld, very on the go. They don't want any sort of space to be taken up. Yeah. hmm It's going to be a lot. If this is your first DragCon, I want you to don't be overwhelmed. Just be prepared for it to be packed. Because a lot of people have been dying to get out the house and also see these queens. So please. Yeah, because I was going to bring a videographer, Tito Burrito, and I got told in my email from my press pass, no. They were like, no, we need you to do it. hmm Yeah, they're just trying to be safe this year and also make sure that everything goes smoothly because it is the start again of this happening, you know? Mm. Okay. I've got a few more minutes left in me here. A few more minutes. Yeah. A few more minutes of this here, and then I gotta get on the phone with some of my panel members about drag race, drag con in the hotel situation because there's a lot going on. We did go over the J-Lo moment. I thought it was cute. It was a cute little time. I was like, "Oh, lovely." It was nice to see those queens up there on stage with her. Mama had a little pitch issue, but she gave a good show. I was here for it. Yeah, Batman was good. It's a good 3 hours. If you wanna see that Joker spot, they posted that online. It was a clip that they deleted that I'm glad they did. It wasn't terrible, it just didn't need to be in the movie. It would have added nothing to the film, like, at all. It's just been some random scene with the Joker, like, "Okay, he looks gross." Mhm. Like, I know I'm gonna be in Los Angeles from, like, Thursday through Monday, so there may be points in time where I am going to be accessible and available to like hang out. And when I refer to hanging out, I mean like let's go out to eat Rant Pack and have like den together, possibly Bleezy out in the back, maybe roll up to a club. Maybe. It's gonna be madness. But I do know that I'm not even heading back to Houston immediately. I'm gonna go to Vegas for like a day or two just to pick up some things for my storage and then head back to Houston. So I don't know. We can talk about it later as April approaches and see if I can get a little group together that is going to be very we all can get up on this gig together. Very that. Kind of wanted it. Kind of wanted it. And I really if I was very Chantel and Amberlyn Reed money, I would have just rented a house. Airbnb, sure would have, and we would have had to get a little get together. Sure would have. The last day of the trip, it'd been a little Rant Pack get together after DragCon, and it'd be like the chill down, and we'd have a whole little live little day. It'd be cute. It'd be cute. I'd be here for that. I will. I actually took so many pictures the last time. If I go through my phone, I could show y'all like a lot of pictures. I just didn't post everything. Some of that stuff I want to keep to myself as my own personal memories that I'll share later in life in my late age. Be some fun stuff to look over again. I have a friend of mine who's coming in. I have a friend of mine who's coming in from Vegas, and I'm gonna probably ride back with them and then just fly back to Houston. Yeah. Because I need to get some of my Funkos out of storage and some other things I can grab. And I'm also in the process of like figuring out that situation to get that closed out and to move on because I seriously need to move on from that. Please tell us you're going to visit the booth of Matty. I don't know. I don't know. There are some people who I just like I root for them, but like I feel if I ever met them in person, especially after what I've been saying, You know what I mean? And while I support Matty in their journey, I just know that line's gonna be ridiculously long. And I'm not trying to be nasty here, but for what? They've got a lot of fans that live and breathe for them. That line's gonna be long as hell. Me not being there isn't gonna change a thing. And there are a couple people that are gonna be attending whose lines that I'm gonna miss on purpose. Some that I'm gonna miss by accident because I didn't have time to, or they just weren't there. Others on purpose. Okay? And that's because I've already met them. All right. I've already met them. I don't need to go through that again. There are some people whose lines I'm going to go in that I have met, and that's why I'm in that line again. And some people the first time that I meet, and that's why the hell I'm up in there. But when I tell you, bitch, there will be a few people who I am just no, nope, not I. Said the pussycat, meow meow meow. Nope, yeah. I did not see Sugarcane last time, and it was because every time I got to her booth, I had to do something else and I had to leave. Or the other times I came by, she wasn't there, and I'm like, fuck. So I do want to meet Sugarcane. Bad. I'm actually a fan of theirs, believe it or not. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then the other one is Peppermint. Believe it or not, I haven't met Peppermint yet. I have her merch, and I still haven't met Peppermint. And it's because, and I'll tell you how I low key said hi and we waved back to each other, but I didn't get to like go and stand in line for her. She was walking back to her booth and she was waving and she was saying hi to people. And she was like, I was like, hi. And I was like, okay, she probably thought I was just some rando. Like, I don't get to explain myself. Hi, my name is Matty Rants. Like, all that kind of bit. So, because I wanted to interview her low key, but Peppermint makes me nervous. I'm a fan, so she makes me nervous. Because I respect her for her activism. I respect her for what she has done as far as the New York scene in drag and drag in general, as well as her journey as a trans woman and what she has done for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Also, she was on Pose. She's been in a couple of shows. I've been like, I'm a fan. Remind yourselves, love Bob down. You know what I'm saying? But before I met Bob and when I first met him, I was nervous. Excuse me. I was nervous. So it took me a little second to get over it. Even Monique, same way. Like, ah. Now I love that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So my initial moment of been watching you for years and have been appreciating and supporting you for years. And it's just that kind of feel. I'd love to see Ada Vox. I would love if Ada came. If Ada's at DragCon, I'll be so excited. Bitch, I'll be screaming. Hell, Cheyenne too. All my girls from Queen of the Universe. Almost all of them. You know what? You know who I actually would love to meet and I'm afraid to at the same time, only because I mean, she can read me all day. She could. If I got to meet Candy, I actually would like to meet Candy. Not even gonna lie. I would sit in that line. I go through. I know she'd read me for filth, whether it's to my face or afterwards. But I would meet Candy. I became more of a fan of hers after the show. Like I like things she did on the show, and then some stuff I was like, But after the show was when I was really like getting into the canned. I've already met Monet. Monet is lovely. I'll go right back in that line again. Absolutely. I'd sit right back in the line one more again. For sure. I support Bob and Monet's podcast through Patreon. Absolutely. For sure. Tamisha. I don't know. to think about that one. I don't know. I didn't buy any shoes from her, so I don't have no issues. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one waiting for clothes to still arrive in the mail or refunds to be issued back to my bank. I don't have no issue with that baby. Mm, at all. There's an interview of her online. I think there's a couple. I hope Jimbo is there. I'd like to meet Jimbo personally. I'm a fan of Jimbo. I'd like to meet Jimbo. Her social is fire. Who's social? Well, well. Y'all think a fan is still old sneak baby? That is something I am nervous about for her. I'm very nervous that somebody's gonna pull that stunt because, people are like that. See, that's another thing too, Peter. What we see on television is what we see in person. You know what I'm saying? Even through lives and all that kind of stuff, whatever, whatever. For me, I honestly I have nothing against any of these people on this show. I just know some people may not care for me because of the opinions I've had and also the gaslighting that people have given them, because I know folks get in folks' inboxes and send clips of my shit. Matty was talking shit about you. Oh yeah, I was told that by one of the queens from Drag Race. I had somebody send me all this stuff that she would say about me. Meanwhile, I had that girl's phone number. Yes, people are crazy. Yes, so like, trust me when I say, there are people who I'm going to give time and attention to, and also folks that I know that, like, you probably been gassed up a little bit. So I don't know if I want to roll on you like that because you may think I'm faking with you. In reality, I just know you never heard what I said, which was I love and support you. This was the edit I got. This is what I'm reviewing off of that. Dragger. In LA, Rebecca. He's in LA. I'll probably see him when I'm out there. I'll make sure to take a picture. If I see him, be like, Jake, they want to know you alive, bitch. Girls ain't. I guess this half of the community is not looking at deep dives, even though it's doing just fine, successful wise. That's where you at. Matty, you saw Jocelyn say she got a show on a new network coming our way. What's it going to be called? Drop Kick'ems? The Basement Diaries? Coquina version? I liked Kennedy. I still like Kennedy Davenport. The last time I met her, she was kind of like, I think I just rolled up like, hello. You know what I'm saying? So I met her one time. She was really sweet. The other time it was like, give me a second on that. She didn't know who the fuck I was. She probably have already seen me, make jokes too. So I ain't got nothing on Kennedy. I love her down. I support her. I still think she's one of the best dancers and best lip syncers that we've ever had on the show and doesn't get her dues like she should be. Correct. Over Free Britney. Again, Bible Girl and me, we're going to be working on something soon. I'll be at their booth. I'll see Jake soon. You know what I mean? I'll see him soon. What's lower than Zeus? Roku. I would key. All T. I would key with her. I gotta hear her talk like, oh, bitch, and we'd be loud, and that would be that. I'd key with her. All T. I would key with Candy. I never disliked her. You know what I'm saying? The way that show went down. I also was backing up Tamisha too, and then lots of stuff happened. Lots of stuff happened. Okay, it's 5:40. I got 5 more minutes in me, everybody. 5 more minutes in me, and then I got to get on these phone calls and continue this other work I got to finish for the rest of this day as we are trying to get these things together for DragCon, so that way we have an awesome time with y'all there. That part. Congratulations to Amanda Bynes for her conservatorship being canceled. We need to get our Our sister from Star Trek is next here. We need to get her out of hers. My goodness, I apologize for the burp. My body's also telling me to eat something, which means because I didn't order any food yesterday, I cooked. So today I'm ordering something. I want like something very heavy. Heavy. What the hell was Bosco doing gaslighting Camden? Well, the thing is, Camden's light needed to be on to be gaslit, but Camden wasn't taking the bait. She responded politely each and every time. Bosco was just mad that somebody wanted the role and she was getting pushback. So here's the thing about Olive Garden, Liam. Recently, they've let me down. My normal go-to order was disgusting the last time I had it. So I am a little bit leery of going back down the not Italian restaurant place, which is Olive Garden, even though their breadsticks are fabulous and the salad's amazing and I do love other things. I was very pissed off. My chicken parmesan was chicken parma shit. It was absolutely nasty. I don't know what they put in that breading. I don't know what seasonings were in there. Gross. The full bit. Gross. So, no. I would do Carrabba's too, but Carrabba's has salty fucking sauce. Ugh. I tried eating them recently. I'm like, what's going on with this tomato? The marinara is extremely salty, not saucy. It's very salty. I had barbecue recently. Yeah, I had barbecue recently. Exactly, FC. That's why I said Olive Garden. You mean the not Italian restaurant? Half that food is microwaved. It's like, why would I let an Uber Eats driver come pick that up after it was microwaved and sitting out for a good minute, then brought to me? I'm good. I need to find a new Italian place though, because I love Italian food. And if you know how to cook Italian food, mm, 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 mm. I haven't eaten at Carrabba since they took mac and cheese off the menu. Barnaby's is my spot. I don't want to get lasagna again though. I had it recently again. And I was like, oh shit, I'm about to start hating the lasagna here. So if I do Barnaby's, I'll have to buy something else. I'll have to get something else from them. Maybe the blue cheese waffle fries. Ooh, that does sound good. Debbie, where do you live? No, don't do that. Don't put your business out there. But where exactly are you to where Uber Eats and DoorDash and all those other places can't come to you? I think you said you get pizza delivered, but which is good, but it's also I feel kind of bad because I feel a little bit privileged in this moment talking about me being able to do this and you not being able to share on that love. Because let me tell you something, when Uber Eats happened, when DoorDash, girl, when they started doing food delivery, especially with this pandemic, that changed everything. Oh, that changed everything up. Oh, that changed everything up. Especially for me in my introverted, extroverted kind of self, because I like to, be social, but I'm very much in my room kind of guy, minding my business. So, like, it was very helpful. Like, I don't have to go anywhere anymore, but it's also very annoying when shit breaks. For example, I ordered Wendy's. God forgive me. That was why my shit broke. I ordered Wendy's. What day was that? I think it was the day after the panel. I ordered Wendy's, right? I think so. No, it was recently. It was like Tuesday or Monday. It's one of those days. Anywho, Monday because I was watching The Gilded Age. So I ordered Wendy's and the driver was so cute, but he dropped my fucking large strawberry lemonade in front of me, in front of the door, right when I opened the door. Dropped. Now, again, they were cute. I was attracted, even with his hair not completely twisted up, because you could tell he like just untwisted his hair. So it was a little bit like whatever, but he was like very cute. So I was assuming, I didn't know if he was like so nervous, like, but again, he dropped my drink. So I had my Dave special, I had my salad, I had my fries. And it was the first time I enjoyed Wendy's fries. I actually will be honest with you. The last couple times I had Wendy's fries, they were terrible. This time, they were great. They were perfectly seasoned. He was. He definitely gave you like, late 20s. I'm doing this as like my side hustle because rent is high. What's up? Like very that. And he also gave me I like anime teas, which is why I was very much trying to have a conversation, but it just didn't work out because he dropped my shit. Either way, the food was good. I still tipped him like I'm supposed to. But when I asked Uber Eats to give me my money back for the drink, because I couldn't provide a picture of the spilled drink, which in reality, the guy was just felt bad that he spilled the drink all at the doorstep. He picked up the food and was like, "I'm sorry, I'll just throw this away for you." So I'm like, he was just trying to be polite. Why am I now being punished for someone trying to be polite? And please don't punish him for being polite and picking up the food so I wouldn't have to take the wet bag into my house. Crazy. Craziness. But yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, I've been to Lazy Dog. I have been to. Can I tell you a story about that, Cameron? Okay, so funny story, Cameron. I think I told you what high school I went to out here, but I used to live off of 1960. Um, and I actually used to work over by 290 in 1960 specifically. I'll let you figure out where. Actually, lies. I'll say 249. No, 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 no. Actually, truth. 290 and FM 1960. I used to have a job over there. That one's gonna be harder to guess. The one off from 249 in 1960, you should be able to guess. No, that's spring. That's spring as well as going into Willowbrook as well as going into Cypress, Texas. There we go. It can run all the way deep into Katy as well, correct. But the 1960 I'm referring to is north. We would refer to as the north side 1960. Kirkendall is the one that goes all the way up into the Woodlands. Yeah. That's the street that intersects with 1960 that you can drive all the way up, all the way through. But it's kind of a scary drive. They put more lights recently, but when they first had the streets connect into the Woodlands, imagine. Now I'm about to get into like old Matty stories. 16, you're driving your dad's car and you're coming through Kirkendall to get to the Woodlands to get to your dad's house, and there is no lights in the road for the next 7 miles. That's change. But back then, whew, had my brights on. Just looking crazy. Mm. Yeah, but that's Houston in general. With Texas, it's a big state, and most cities, especially Houston, are growing tremendously, quickly, fastly, all of that. So wherever you're living, you're going to see some construction. There's going to be something happening. There's going to be something new. Okay. We got the Wi-Fi back together. No, I wasn't gonna get chicken parm from them. If I'm gonna get something from Lazy Dog, it's gonna be like their other food because they have really good food there. Um, was it in Pearland? I forgot I was doing videos in Pearland. I said both, Cameron. I worked both at both of those intersections in 2 different completely locations. One job was retail and one job wasn't. um, I know. No. No. Unless I meet somebody that wants to marry me out here, no. Not I. Yeah, no. No. Yeah. At this point in my life right now, I'm in a headspace for working, making money, having these dreams that I have been working on come true, being successful in all my endeavors, meeting somebody who is going to be my forever, and building something from that. So I will move if I need to move. I will go where I need to go. I will do what I need to do. I am not bound to one location because other people feel that I don't need to move nowhere because that's too much for them. I am myself. I am my own person. I do what I do. Yeah, but I don't see myself living here forever. Unless somebody came along and was like, I'll give you a reason. Okay, give me a reason then. Until then, who knows? I'm going wherever the wind blows, wherever I better than that. Wherever God tells me I should go. As he's been the one leading me this way this entire time. So very that. Uber Eats, what do you have for me to eat when I'm hungry? Lazy dog, I'm putting it in to see if it's in my delivery area. It is not. It's not. I'm sorry, it's not. Oh, it's not in my area. I think they're closer to my other friend's house. Oh, they have Red Robin on here? I haven't had Red Robin in a minute. No, I don't want any beef. I'm staying away from beef for the rest of the month. That's the rule. I'm staying away from beef for the rest of the month. But I need you more than ever. Okay. Let me get to ordering my food and enjoying the rest of my evening. Felicia, let me get off of here. Someone left me a very nasty message the last time I was on here ordering food with y'all, like a very, very disgusting, nasty message. I had to delete it immediately. I couldn't believe the shit they were saying. Like, it was really fucked up. But yeah, I don't want to be on here being too much of your time here today. I want to have a good day. I love Chipotle, but I would like to have a good time, a good day. And that is going to not be a good day. I love Chipotle, but lately it's good going in. End of sentence. End of statement. It's good going in. And I don't even have that, Jose. I don't even have that. Like, do you hear me? I don't even have that. It just, oh no. Oh God, no. Like every time too. Ooh, Chinese food. That's what I need to get. I haven't had Chinese in a minute. Thank you. My chicken and broccoli special. It's awful. They had a whole South Park episode about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's awful. It's like the peppers never digested. They just come out just regular. Hi, still hot as a motherfucker. Just awful. Awful. Yeah. I like Chipotle. It's like one of those once a month, maybe twice in a month kind of things for me. And if I do it twice a month, I'm getting barbacoa down. I love a stewed beef, and I hate that I can't eat beef like I used to because I used to always, do like all that kind of stuff. But like something about that barbacoa, oh my God. It just has so much flavor and juice, and then you just bite into it. Oh my God. Oh, I love it so much. I hate to be like that gushing over food bit, but something about a stewed meat. Angela, you ask them next time for that. Yeah. And if you can do the quesadilla version of it, you're welcome. It's good in a taco and a burrito. Something about the quesadilla with that barbacoa, baby. Right with God. Telling you. You're welcome. Have a good night, Marstucks. Thanks for being here. I do have to go. I do gotta go, y'all. I gotta get on to some work here. Hold on. Nando's. Let me look this up. Do we got a Nando's? What's a Nando? We got a Taco Nando. There's a Taco Nando. I don't know about Nando's. Oh, Nando's Peri Peri. South African. Ooh. Where is this at? Can I get locations? This looks like it would be in Houston, though. This gives very Houston vibes because Houston's very much about like having all. It's a melting pot of different cultures, backgrounds, and cuisines. So, oh, Singapore, USA. Oh, Zimbabwe. Oh, shit. Okay, this is USA. Can I get a location in the US? Zip code? Dot 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 dot. Search. Oh man. They have one in Washington, D.C., so Dooley may have been there. They have nothing in Texas. They have them in Illinois. Illinois. Can I just back out the map so I can kind of get like an idea? Oh, they don't even. Oh, shit. They're all in Washington, D.C. Or they're all in Washington. There's one. Yeah, there's one in Maryland and Baltimore. There's another one in Illinois. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I see it's in the UK as well, but they're only in 2 states out here. Just in 2. Okay, yeah, let me get to my food, y'all. I love y'all so much. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you had a good time. Leave a tip if you feel. Thumbs up would be super appreciative, as well as the comment section later. Tomorrow is going to be Drag Race Season 14, Episode 12, so get ready for that. Don't forget the reactions will be available for the weekend on Patreon, as well as the reviews here on YouTube. And the panel is back, of course, for Sunday. And with Drag Race España Season 2 starting, me and Mimi Cherry will be starting our reviews back up on Monday afternoons here on my channel. Hugs and kisses, my best love and wishes to you. It's your boy, Matty Rants. Much love, young Gothicums. Much lug. Much love, everybody. Take care, and I will see you for the next video here on my channel. Bye. Listen.